the jewel of the desert. Zenobia's Palmyrene roots. Palmyra, an oasis city, a trading hub, a melting pot of cultures. It was a place where East met West, where merchants from distant lands converged to trade their goods and share their stories. This was Zenobia's birthplace, around the year 240 AD. Born into a world of commerce and cultural exchange, she was destined for greatness from the start. The Syrian desert sun beat down on this bustling city. The heat was relentless, but it was also a source of life, drawing people to its oasis. Caravans laden with silks and spices passed through its gates. These caravans were the lifeblood of Palmyra, bringing wealth and exotic goods from far-off lands. Palmyra was a Roman city, yes, but it fiercely guarded its independence. It was a city that valued its autonomy and cultural heritage, even as it embraced the benefits of Roman rule. Zenobia grew up in this vibrant world. She was surrounded by the sights and sounds of a thriving metropolis, a place where different cultures and traditions coexisted. She learned the ways of the desert and the power of trade. From a young age, she understood the importance of commerce and the strategic value of her city's location. She was exposed to a mix of Roman and Eastern traditions. This blend of influences would shape her worldview and her approach to leadership. This unique upbringing helped shape the woman she would become, a queen who dared to challenge Rome itself. Her determination and ambition were evident even in her youth. We know little of Zenobia's early life. The details are sparse, but what we do know paints a picture of a remarkable woman. The sources are frustratingly vague. Historians have pieced together her story from fragments, but much remains a mystery. Some say she descended from Cleopatra. This connection, if true, would link her to one of history's most famous and powerful women, a lineage to boast about. Such a heritage would have given her a sense of destiny and purpose. Others claim she was a skilled hunter, roaming the desert with her tribe. This would have given her a deep connection to the land and its people. What is clear is that Zenobia was highly educated. She mastered several languages, including Greek, Aramaic, and Latin. She delved into philosophy and history. Her intellectual pursuits were as important to her as her physical training. This intellectual curiosity, combined with her Palmyrene spirit, made her a formidable force. Zenobia was not just a queen, she was a scholar, a warrior, and a visionary leader. A queen emerges from consort to sovereign. This is the story of Zenobia, a woman who rose from the shadows to become one of the most powerful figures of her time. Zenobia married Odaenathus, Palmyra's ruler. Their union was not just a marriage, but a strategic alliance that would shape the future of their kingdom. He was a key ally of Rome, a crucial player in the intricate web of Roman politics and power. Odaenathus was a shrewd military leader, known for his tactical brilliance and unyielding determination on the battlefield. He earned the respect of the Roman emperor, a rare feat that solidified his position and influence. Zenobia, we can imagine, was by his side, learning and observing every move, every decision. She learned the art of war and diplomacy, skills that would later prove invaluable. She observed her husband as he navigated the complex Roman world, absorbing the nuances of leadership and strategy. But tragedy struck in 267 AD. Odaenathus was assassinated, leaving a power vacuum and a kingdom in mourning. His young son became king, but real power rested with Zenobia. She was the true force behind the throne. Zenobia was no ordinary queen. She was ambitious, driven by a vision of a greater Palmyra. She was a skilled strategist, capable of outmaneuvering her adversaries and seizing opportunities. She saw an opportunity to expand Palmyra's power, to carve out a new empire from the crumbling remains of Rome. The Roman Empire was weak, plagued by internal strife and external threats. Emperor Gallienus struggled to maintain control. Zenobia seized the moment, recognizing the perfect time to act. She took on the title of regent for her son, but her ambitions went far beyond mere regency. And with that, Zenobia stepped onto the world stage, ready to leave her mark on history as a formidable and visionary leader. The Palmyrene lioness conquests in the east. Zenobia's reign was marked by military expansion. She led her armies to victory. Her campaigns took her across the east. She conquered Egypt, a vital part of the Roman Empire. She subdued Anatolia, expanding her realm into Asia Minor. Zenobia's military prowess became legendary. She was often seen on the battlefield inspiring her troops. She was a skilled tactician, leading her armies to victory after victory. Zenobia's ambition knew no bounds. She aimed to create her own empire, an empire that would rival Rome. She styled herself as Queen of the East. Her coins bore her image, a powerful symbol of her authority. She even dressed her son Vabalithus in the purple robes of a Roman emperor. This was a direct challenge to Roman power. A clash of empires, Zenobia versus Rome. Zenobia's actions did not go unnoticed in Rome. A new emperor sat on the throne, Aurelian. He was a formidable soldier known for his ruthlessness. Aurelian was determined to restore Roman authority. He saw Zenobia as a threat to his power. The clash was inevitable. Two empires, two rulers, destined to collide. The stage was set for a confrontation that would decide the fate of the East. Aurelian marched east with his legions, his goal to crush Zenobia's rebellion. The two armies met at Antioch. The Battle of Emai was a fierce encounter. Zenobia, a master of cavalry, almost won. But Aurelian's legions were too strong. The Romans emerged victorious. Zenobia retreated to Palmyra, her desert stronghold. She would make her final stand there. Section 5. The Fall of Palmyra, Aurelian's Triumph. Aurelian laid siege to Palmyra. The Romans cut off the city's supply lines. They built siege engines, bombarding the city walls. Inside Palmyra, Zenobia remained defiant. She believed reinforcements would come, but hope dwindled with each passing day. Finally, Zenobia made a desperate attempt to escape. She fled on a camel heading east, but the Romans caught her. Palmyra, the jewel of the desert, fell to Aurelian. The fall of Palmyra was a crushing blow. Aurelian showed no mercy. He looted the city of its riches. He destroyed its temples and monuments. The once great city was left in ruins. Zenobia, the defiant queen, was a captive. She was paraded through the streets of Rome in chains. Section 6. Zenobia in chains, a queen's humiliation. Aurelian brought Zenobia to Rome. She was the prize captive in his triumph. The streets of Rome were crowded. People gawked at the defeated queen. They had heard tales of her beauty, her intelligence, her defiance. Now they saw her humiliated, bound in golden chains, forced to walk behind Aurelian's chariot. It was a spectacle of Roman power. What became of Zenobia after the triumph? Accounts vary. Some say she was killed, another victim of Roman cruelty. Others claim she was spared. She was given a villa outside Rome. She lived out her days as a Roman matron, the once powerful queen, reduced to a life of quiet obscurity. Section 7. Legacy of a Rebel Queen, Inspiration and Intrigue. Zenobia's story is one of ambition, courage, and ultimately, defeat. She challenged the might of Rome with unwavering determination. She carved out her own empire from the sands of history, and she captured the imagination of generations to come, inspiring countless stories. Zenobia became a symbol of resistance against oppression and tyranny, a reminder that even the most powerful empires can be challenged and overthrown. Her story continues to fascinate us. Who was this remarkable woman? What drove her to such incredible heights? Was she a power-hungry usurper or a freedom fighter? The answers remain elusive and debated, but one thing is certain: Zenobia's legacy as a rebel queen endures through time. Section 8. Zenobia's image in art and literature, a lasting impression. Zenobia's story, though tragic, had a lasting impact on art and literature. Painters and sculptors found inspiration in her tale. They depicted her as a powerful figure, sometimes in the thick of battle, other times as a wise ruler. Her image adorned coins, mosaics, and even sarcophagi. Writers, too, were captivated by Zenobia. Geoffrey Chaucer included her in his Canterbury Tales. She appeared in Dante's Divine Comedy and Shakespeare's plays. Centuries after her death, Zenobia continued to be a source of fascination. She became a symbol of female strength and rebellion against tyranny. Her story, passed down through art and literature, ensured she would not be forgotten. Section 9. The Palmyra Connection. Trade, culture, and a queen's ambition. To understand Zenobia, we must first delve into the essence of Palmyra. This oasis city was strategically located in the heart of the desert. It was a vital link on the Silk Road, the ancient trade route that spanned continents. This ancient trade route connected the vast Roman Empire with the distant East. Goods of all kinds flowed through Palmyra. Silks, spices, precious stones, and other exotic goods all passed through its gates, enriching the city. This trade brought immense wealth to the city, making it a prosperous hub. It also brought together different cultures, creating a unique blend of traditions and ideas. Palmyra was a melting pot of Roman, Persian, and Arab influences, each leaving its mark on the city. It had a cosmopolitan atmosphere where people from various backgrounds coexisted. This rich environment shaped Zenobia's worldview from a young age. She was exposed to different languages, religions, and ideas, broadening her perspective. This diverse upbringing fostered her ambition and her vision for an independent Palmyrene empire, an empire that would control the lucrative trade routes of the East, ensuring its prosperity, an empire that would stand as an equal to Rome, challenging its dominance and asserting its own power. Section 10. Zenobia's World Today, Ruins and Remembrance. Today, the ruins of Palmyra stand as a testament to Zenobia's ambition and the empire she briefly ruled. These ancient stones whisper tales of a glorious past. They tell of a time when Palmyra was a thriving metropolis, a center of trade and culture. A queen's ambition brought about its destruction, but even in ruins, Palmyra retains a haunting beauty. Zenobia's story continues to resonate with us. She reminds us that power is fleeting, but courage and the pursuit of freedom leave a lasting legacy. Her name echoes through the ruins of Palmyra, a reminder of the fearless queen who dared to challenge Rome